If you happen to be watching in the future. Oh, hey, look. Someone's already here. What's up? I'm Zach's son. I don't have a light on this at the moment. Let's see. Ooh. Best flashlight for it, but that's what I'm working on today. We got a little Opal doublet on some Goldstone, or rather triplet. So it's Goldstone, and then a piece of Opal, and then glass on top. Just adjusting the camera, pulling up the chat on my laptop so I can see it here. And we'll get going in a sec. Today, I'm Zach's son, and whoever else just joined. I never get why it doesn't show me my own live stream when I pull up my YouTube. Like, I just want to pull it up to have the chat, but it doesn't pull up my own live stream when I open it up on my PC. It's always been so confusing to me. Let's see. There we go. Go to my channel. Now I see it. Okay. Hello. Impiwara. Ooh. Pardon my congestiness there. Alright. So, gotta have the safety. Oh, what's up, Nick? How you doing? Also gonna throw on the respirator. So today, I'm gonna have to move this light. Doing a little Opal triplet. I'm gonna have to move the camera in closer too. Just got done walking down the railroad. Nice. I just got done watching your video before I started this. I was eating breakfast and watching your latest video. Alright, I'm just gonna do a rough shape on this real quick. Trim off some of that excess glass that you can see there with my 60 grit wheel. So give me 2 seconds. Headphone warning if you're wearing headphones. Those who know, this is gonna be loud. Those who don't know, also, this is gonna be loud. What's up, Tyler? Give me 2 seconds and yeah, I'll bring you guys in a little closer and show you this Opal once I trim that glass off a little bit. I have to plug in the machine. That was pretty funny. Whoops. I'm glad you didn't do the triplet last night because I couldn't watch the live. Yeah, you should do it on your next one and I'll try and catch it. Alright, put my respirator on. Alright, I don't want to use a 60 grit wheel for majority of this because this is glass and it will probably chip it up pretty bad if I use the 60 grit. So I just wanted to do that to trim off the excess glass there. And we're gonna shape it up with the 180. Alright, let me bring you all in a little closer here to see this. Pop you off the tripod. Sorry. Jeez, come on, shaky hands. So yeah, can see some nice color flash there. Oh, nice, Tyler. Good luck on the phone fix. Let's see, did I miss anyone else joining? It says 6. Huh. Well, thanks for joining, Impa. How'd you hear about my channel? I feel like I may have seen you in chat once, or maybe that was in Tyler's chat, in Geodecracker's chat, maybe? Sorry, I forget. I need to type in here. So I just want to type something in my chat. Anything. Welcome. My YouTube thinks that I don't engage with my chat enough because I only talk to people on the live and I don't type anything. And at the end of my live streams, it'll tell me I need to engage more with my audience and type more in the chat. It's like, you only had 2 messages in the chat this stream. It's like, but I was talking the whole time and reading the chat. Come on. Anyway, let's get into this little opal. Oh, gotta put my respirator back on. 1 sec. Got my glasses on still. Oh, just full on replacing the camera, huh? Nice. Yeah, you never type in the chat either, do you, I guess? Huh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad you found it too. Sorry, I was just scrolling through the chat, making sure I didn't miss anything else. How did you find my channel? Was it just by chance on YouTube because I popped up live? Ooh. Slipped a little bit there. Was my head blocking it? You need to do your first cab? Yeah, you do. Oh, you subbed earlier though. Nice. Okay. There's been a lot of talk about people's first cabs recently. I don't know what started this little trend, but I can pull mine out. I've got it just in the closet over there. I can show y'all my first cab. It's the seahorse one. It's one of my first videos. If you go way back, one of my first lapidary videos. It's titled "My First Cab Seahorse Something or Other." Something, I forget. Sorry, I put the respirator back on. Can't hear me with that. I'm not positive how I'm going to dome this yet. I just want to see how the color play comes through. Ooh, I was already picking up in the camera from there. Gotta get a little dome shape on there going. Grinding down glass is so different than rock. Let me bring y'all in a little closer. Show you, I've got the tripod like way up here. I don't know, I feel like that's maybe too far because you can't see the color. There we go, that'll be better. Oh, look at that. You can see a little bit of purple was coming through there. Maybe, oh, that's just from my angle, not yours. Huh, just kidding. There we go. Now we'll have the light from your perspective. I was trying out something new. It didn't work. I thought it would be, you know, easier that way set up, but it was not. There's some good color play coming through there. So now I'm gonna go take all this glass down to about 1 millimeter or 2 all the way around. It's gonna be a really thin glass bezel, and I'll dome that. But you can see what it does. Look at that. The color of the opal is already like pulling up to the top of the glass. That's why doublets and triplets are pretty sweet. And then the bottom is some blue goldstone. And it's just a thin, thin slice of opal in the middle. Super thin slice. I wish I had the ability to make the triplets. I do not. I've just got a few that were gifted to me. I've got 2 more after this one. Oh, my light was turned down. Hey, what's up? Oh, hi Angie. I had my mask on. How you doing? I'm just working up an opal triplet here. We'll just get it to the next few stages here real quick so that it'll start shining real pretty like. Sorry, I'm gonna miss a little bit of chat here at the beginning because I'm like concentrating on this bit here, but let's check it out. Oop, come here. Cooperate with me, camera. Getting down to a good size. So that lowest point there is where I'm gonna try and take all of it, since that's my lowest point. And try and leave the tip of the dome about that high too. The way it pulls the color up in is pretty sweet. Yeah, the flash is gorgeous. It'll be better when it's done, I hope. That's the goal, at least. Okay, actually, I keep taking my respirator on and off for this one, but I don't think I need it for this rock. This is just glass. Glass and a little bit of opal. Sorry, I keep smacking the camera with my glasses. I don't even know what kind of shape that is. It's like a baseball diamond. It's not a square. It's got a more rounded edge there. Maybe I ought to round this edge off more before I keep going. Much more of a square now. All right, now I'm gonna have to fix that bezel again. Oh, you just watched the Pompeii one? Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, you see there was two in there. There was the triangle labradorite that was like, oh gosh, how do I make? I guess it's not quite a triangle, but it's like a rounded, smoothed triangle. And then there was the big one with two flat sides that was like super golden and green. I love that. The Pompeii one was good. It was rather a lot of fun for me to be out there. I know it's not as fun to watch it in a video. Ugh, trying to wrap my hand around this camera. Can't see. I had to adjust all this. All right, geez. Hopefully I don't lose too many people there with that boringness. I have no idea how thick I'm gonna leave the bottom, so for now, I'm gonna call that good. Dry this wheel off real quick, and then move on to the next wheel, where we'll do the final shaping. Because this is glass, this will still shape up a lot on the next wheel. This isn't boring. Yeah, I guess, well, and for Nick, yeah, anyone wanting to do lapidary, it's helpful. Something I recommend, Nick, that I was taught, especially with the flat lap here, is rest your hands on this. And something that doesn't come with the machine that I added on is these clamps. I have a clamp over on this side and a clamp on this side. And if they come loose or move, I just clamp them down so that this thing is secure. And if I wiggle this, you can see it moves my whole machine. But the way it comes is not set up that way. But yeah, clamp them down, and then I rest my hands on here a lot when I'm doing that fine shaping and detail to give me more control. Sorry, I was just like yelling right into the mic, I realized. I'm sorry about that. I leaned in to talk and like leaned like a half an inch away from the microphone. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Yeah. Yeah, do the clamps. I got these at the dollar store. Like, dollar store clamps. That was an idea from someone else. I want to say Tyler maybe, but I don't remember. Someone else gave me that idea. So the dome, basically what you just saw me doing was, you know, making my bezel. Everyone does it a little different. I'm just doing it this way because the glass is really soft. Normally I'd make my dome with the 180 wheel that I was just on, but because this is glass and Goldstone, it'll shape up still on this. But while I was making the bezel around the edge there, while I was making my edge, I just stayed at like a 45-degree angle so that I kept it nice and high in the middle. Now on this wheel, I'm gonna keep it like that while I turn it, and then I'm gonna roll it. And while it's spinning, I'm basically gonna roll it like this on the wheel with my finger while not letting it fly off. But one of the big key things is not a lot of pressure. You're never like smashing down and pushing down with the stone. You're just resting it there. Just resting it there and lightly moving around. The further you go down on the wheels, you don't want to push too much because you'll cause really deep scratches and problems. Which is what I've had an issue with on the obsidian and stuff in the past, is I will push way too hard and leave some deep grooves. Oh, of course. Yeah, ask me any questions, anything you might think of. I'm happy to try and help, but just remember, I'm no lapidary master. I'm new myself and learning as I go and teaching myself most everything. You know what? This is a pretty small piece and pretty slick. I might dop it up really quick. I've got a bunch just sitting here ready to go on the side. I mean, they're not heated up, but quick lighter, candle, warm up the wax. It'll be good to go in like 2 seconds. So we'll chat for a moment while I'm doing that. Fossils. You gonna cab some like Turritella agate type fossilized death plates or what? Because that's gonna be harder than glass. Anything that's fossilized that's like agatized, it's gonna be much harder than glass. Unless you've got some like sandstone fossils, which is gonna be even softer than glass. But yeah, the agate's gonna be harder than glass. Potowski, crinoid stem death plates. Nice. Yeah, all of those probably gonna be harder than this, honestly. At least from my experience working with any of those things. Most of those are replaced with, quartz, agate, cryptocrystalline, microcrystalline quartz, aka chalcedony. Ow. Oh, so hot. Too hot. I'll burn my little finger. So I'm trying to get this wax a little more this stick a little more centered. Okay. Just threw it on a dop stick here real quick. Oh, it's still warm and moving. Yeah, I lost my center. I pull the wax back so I'm not eating it away on the machine too while it's still warm. Because anything that hangs out over your stone is just going to get eaten away by your machine. Perfect. It's like a little magic wand now. All right. Set this candle stuff away. Catch up on chat here, see what I just missed. Nick, I'm still telling you. I mean, you get a new dopping station with them, you'll be fine. But I was sent a brand new dopping station and it doesn't work. I'm so angry about it that I still just use candles and lighters. It's so much quicker because you have to wait like 20 minutes for the dopping station to warm up anyway. because I mentioned it before, I went and grabbed it. Here is my first ever cab. I had no idea what I was doing. I just like watched one or two people do it, watched a few YouTube videos, was very new to it all, but had access to a Cab King and did this one. And you know, it's not perfect, but I'm not going to go back and fix any of it. So let me buff it off here with my towel. I'm not going to go back and fix any of it because it was my first cab. Look, little seahorse. Oh. Its nose even looks so much like a seahorse. It's my little agate seahorse. Yeah, this is my first ever cab. I left the back raw off the saw. It's got a good polished part, but it's got some bad edges. But some mirror finish spots. Opal triplet. I don't know. Someone tell him in Discord that I'm live right now on YouTube. Thought he was in here. Jinx is asking about my Opal triplet in the Discord. Yeah, I had access to tons of material to choose from for my first cab. I was at the Idaho Gem Club, Boise Gem Club. What was it? Gosh, Idaho Gem and Mineral Club. Actual name is escaping me right now, but yeah. I was a member there, did some rock hounding with them. They took me out to some awesome properties and then brought me back to the workshop, and I got to work on the stuff that I found. A little bit of wax there. So now, Nick, I can show you. Now that I've got this, I watch this edge right here. I watch my bezel and make sure that the part that's touching the wheel only goes right up to here as I'm turning it. And you can see some spots where it's not totally even, but as I said, on this wheel, we'll see it even out now. Just gotta try and make sure you leave it at the same angle the whole time. And now, look at how evened out it is. Way better than it was. There's one little divot right there. Kind of a wave there. But it's way better than it was with just a few little turns. Real quick like that. And now I can round my dome. Turn it like this. So I'm turning it like this as I go back and forth like this. Turning it slowly this way as I go back and forth this way to get a nice doming on there. catch up with chat and we'll see how that's looking. Gonna focus for me. This one did not have a lot of flash in it. I knew it when I chose it. The dome gives it the appearance of more color, but in reality, it's only this little corner right here that has any flash in the opal. It's kind of magnified and bounced around by the glass. It looks kind of like a space scene in there. I like it. Still a cool piece. The goldstone shows through and glitters a little bit. Which gives it that slight appearance of like space. Hopefully when it's done, it looks like a cool little space scene. Oh, I missed it. Where are you from, Impy? Where are you rock hounding at and finding awesome rocks? And what are you finding? What kind of cool stuff are you out there hounding? Do you share any of it on social media? I'll try and check it out. Oh, nice. Finland. Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna crank this up and dry this wheel off. And my dog is coughing downstairs. Lovely. She's got allergies. Poor little girl. You hacking up and dying down there, Nadia? For anyone wondering, I crank up the wheel speed like that because it just helps dry off the wheel. So, there we go. All right, now we're gonna move on to the next step. Guess I should look at chat again. I was just in Italy, and we stopped, on our way there we stopped in Germany, and on our way back we stopped in Switzerland, and I had wished so bad that it wasn't just a layover in Switzerland and that I'd get to spend a few days there, because that's on my list as well. I'll say there's so many places on my list. Italy was a big one. That was really exciting to get to go do. Oops. Normally I rinse my stones in between each run as well. I kind of forgot to do that here. Wipe it off as best as I can. Once I move on past this wheel, I'm definitely going to go wash my stone between every single set, because the last thing you want is to carry grit over from one to the other. Let's see if I can show you all this. Look at the opal showing through right there. Look at that. See that flash? That's the thin slice of opal. Look at that. Shing. Alright, so here it is dry after the last wheel. Really foggy. Let's look at it after this wheel. Again, light to no pressure. It's just basically resting on there. You can put like a light amount of pressure, but you're never pressing or pushing or smashing on there. You can when you're shaping your stone, but when you're polishing, that's only going to cause problems. Sorry, I'm letting the stick bounce a little bit. This is like the last wheel you're really going to fix the shape on glass. If you're working with any harder stone, this wheel's not going to really do a lot of shaping for you at all. But because this is glass, this is still going to mess up or correct your bezel if you need. Nick, what are you getting to polish with? Are you just going to be using a Dremel, or did you get a flat lap? I forget. If you've told me, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. That's what I wanted. Some real space vibes right there. Like a little galaxy. Looking into some stardust. Look at all the little sparkles. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's what I wanted. Okay, this is coming out nicely. Oh, and look at the dome. Good shape on the dome and good flash coming up in it. Although, again, I'm still not perfect with my bezel. That's pretty high right there. Let me try and fix that. I lost which side it was. I can see it through the camera better than I can by eye because I've got the camera very zoomed in. I just realized I left it all zoomed in there. Oops, sorry. That's better. Nearly perfect. Perfect enough for me. Again, I'm no lapidary master. For what I'm going for, it's fine. Just make sure this is nice and polished up on this dome before I move on. Yes, correct. The rock gets very hot on the last polishing wheel. Sorry, I missed that. And you can't do it for long, and you don't want to push hard, and you don't want to do it fast. You want to go in like the lowest speed on that polishing wheel, and just on that one, you're kind of just making sure you've touched every spot with the wheel for a second. And then you buff it off, check it, look at it, you can run it over again. But yeah, with that final buffing wheel, that foam one, you're only holding it on there for a few seconds, pulling it off, because yeah, the way this foam is, it gets so hot. And yes, you never run it with water. You don't want water on that pad. It makes the polish not work, actually. Look at the color swirl. Okay. A lot of fun, but I'm gonna move on. Actually, touch up that side. Beautimous. Okay. Anything? Oh, hey. You got it on your TV? Oh, nice. Okay. You've been going fast? Yeah, you gotta go slow. While that's drying off, let's look at a few rocks. What do we want to look at? I know my light's not over here. It's hard to see everything. This is up next on the chopping block. Gonna finally cut up that Larimar. Got a few chunks of this laying around. Got like 3 other ones here. The side's polished, but we're gonna chop it up. Chop, chop, chop. Get a whole bunch of cabs out of this one. Get all my various projects just sitting around up here. Lots of half worked on pieces all over the place. That's what this is. Oh, look here, more Larimar. More Larimar. Ooh, look at these, Nick. This is why you always go check your clearance aisles. 74 cents. 2 little square backings each. So I got 6 of these. Some nice little square backings, so we'll be using those pretty soon. Anyhow, that looks dry, so bring y'all back in here. Change that. Oh, Nick. If no one has told you already, oh, later everyone, hold on real quick before you go. If no one already told you, Don't leave your wheels sitting out anywhere while you're working with one because the debris will fly off and get into your other wheels and contaminate them. Keep them somewhere down and out of sight. I keep mine in this little rack and try and kind of keep it down here away from the machine. But yeah, I learned that with my first wheels. I would set them here face up, and I contaminated my polishing wheels by leaving them sitting next to the machine, and like a bunch of debris got in it and just trashed my first ever wheels. So don't do that. Hopefully you didn't already leave. If you did, maybe he'll see that later, or I'll just message him because I have other ways of talking to Nick, so. It won't be the last time we talk. Alright, I'm gonna empty my water here. I use this old Tide jug to dump my wastewater in. Which, if there was that much in there, means I need to fill up my feeder water. Oh yeah, that was low. Anyone got any fun plans for the day or the weekend or anything? I'm about to go work on DoorDash the rest of the day to try and pay those bills. Those fun bills, you know? Haven't even looked at the bank yet today because it's the first of the month and everything's about to pull out rent and everything between now and Tuesday. That's gonna be fun. I was gonna go back up to Herkimer, but weather kept going up and down and it said it was gonna be a little gross today. I saw they were live a little bit ago up there and it didn't look great, but I'm still on the fence about going tomorrow. If I could sell a bunch of rocks today, maybe I'll try a live sale tonight on TikTok. If I could sell a whole bunch of my cabs and rocks, maybe I could have the funds to not worry about working tomorrow and go up to Herkimer. Because it's not just the price of the gas and the fees to get in the mine, it's also the amount of money I would be making working all day that I'm not making. Gotta factor all that in too. That's what keeps the driving force behind me not going up to Herkimer, is like I stay and work all day instead doing DoorDash. Alright, I'm gonna go rinse this off really quick so I don't carry over any grit, and contaminate this wheel or anything. I'll be right back in like 10 seconds. Okay, it's more like 5 seconds. Yeah, that's something, yeah, you get that, right? Something me and my girlfriend were talking about yesterday. It's like most people don't think about that with vacations and everything too. It's not just the cost of the vacation, it's the amount of money you're not making that you would be working. It's not to say don't take vacations and we don't deserve them. But I've had more vacations this year than like the last 10 years of my life put together. So I can't really be complaining and be like, I need time off, because I went to Mexico, I went to Italy, I went to Dominican Republic, I went to Wisconsin, I went to California, and I went to Utah all this year. That is a lot of trips in a year. And I'm still going to Arizona for New Year's, Christmas. Mind you, I could not pay for like any of those, and only one of those trips cost me anything. But I don't get the argument of I need time off, because I've had a lot of it this year. Hey, what's up, Lisa? How are you? This is what I'm working on right now. Little Opal. Just a wee bit of Opal on Goldstone. Oh geez, it just does not want to focus for me. It's got that nice spacey effect going on. Will you please focus closer for me? Thank you. Oh, it's fogging up. Get it back on the wheel. Get it back on here. Why does the focus keep falling back? It keeps going back and focusing on this. I'd like it if it would. I want to focus on my hand. Well, right here for me, YouTube. Jeez. Yeah, the Goldstone sparkles through really nice. Oh, wow. I gotta see if I can get you all this angle that I've got on it while it's spinning. It just kept flashing off the wheel there. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay. Oh, okie dokie there. Sorry, I took you off the tripod and it's throwing you all around. What grit am I on? Let's see. This is the what is it? The 800 range? 800, 850, something like that. So after the next one, the glass won't fog up. Because this is glass, it's still a little foggy on this one. And in all honesty, I forget what levels the grits are like all the time. It's the one right before the 1200. Next is my 1200 blue wheel. So whatever that one is before the 1200, that's what we're working with. All right, dry this one off real quick. Catch up on checks. I know I missed some things here. Woo, a whole 9 likes. Thank you to those that have dropped in and dropped some likes. And it looks like maybe left. Oh no, now it says 8 watching. That's weird, it said 6 watching. Maybe some people got ads. Yes, yes, yes. I was going on the slowest speed. I'm trying to get a really nice polish on this, and I find, especially with the obsidians and glasses, if I go too fast, I tend to not get a very nice polish, so I was just going really, really slow. Disco time. I missed that one. It was disco time. Very much so. Yeah, we've got the 1200 wheel here, and then the 3000 after. And after the 3000 wheel, we'll see how we're looking. But I suspect it's gonna look pretty nice after the 3000 and might not need a polish. Oh my gosh, come on. I see someone else just joined in, so whoever jumped in, welcome. This is what I'm working on today. Got some opal. Opal with a glass dome on a goldstone backing. Who was that? Oh, Travis! What's up? Yes, welcome in, Travis. Hello, hello. Yes, people who have been around my channel for a while have heard me talk a lot of I guess I won't say bad things, but I do kind of badmouth Goldstone all the time. I don't like man-made stuff. However, as a backing on this, it is very pretty. And I've worked a few pieces that I sell, but I myself am not the biggest fan of Goldstone, but knowing that people do enjoy it, I decided I will get over my petty problems with it and just go ahead and work it. Speaking of, here's one that I worked. Here's two. Here's three that I worked recently. Not that recently, but this year. This one you can see did not get a good pour on it. It is not a solid. The glitter's not mixed throughout. This one's pretty nice. Yeah, I can't get over the man-made factor that much either, yeah. In fact, the last few lives I've had, I've dropped my price on them. That oval one that says 15, I'm asking 10 for it. Asking $10 if anyone wants this Goldstone. $10. Maybe I should auction off this opal and give a portion of the proceeds to Ken. I feel so bad. I gave $10 to his GoFundMe, but I feel like that's not very much. I want to help. Show y'all a little closer so you can see maybe what I'm seeing right here. Beautiful shine is. Little bits of opal. Look at that opal shine coming through right there. Oh my gosh. Oh. is there? I love that you bought a bright blue rock from Italy. Yeah. Speaking of which, oh, where is it? I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere around here. I probably threw it at the wall because I got mad at it. I don't know. I'm kidding. It's in my closet. I know where it is now. So when I set this stone, Lisa, when I set this stone, you can see where the wax has touched the wheel a few times right there, which is fine. Wax can touch the wheel, and that's why we use wax. Some people like to use super glue, which I don't like to have to remove the super glue after. So when I apply the wax to the stone and get it all pushed on there and centered, I take this and I flatten and push all the wax down so that as little as possible will hit the wheel and I'm not wasting my wax on my wheel. But you can see a little bit does, and that's fine. It won't hurt the wheels. It's no problem. Got this trouble spot right here though that's not... I don't know when I did this, but on one of the last few wheels, I guess at some point, I scuffed right there. Can you guys see that? Took a chunk out of my bezel. Oh, it's not focusing, but right there, there's bad stuff. I'm gonna try and remove it on this wheel, but it's ruined bezel a little bit. I'm sorry. That's a shame. Especially if Lisa wanted this one. Oh, where'd it go? It's so hard to actually notice. I just saw it, but now I barely... There it is. It's so tiny, it's not that bad of a problem. There, hardly even noticeable. I fixed it. We're good. It's not ruined, it's unique. Yeah, exactly. Lots of my pieces have little bits of character to them. Hopefully no one's asked any questions that I've missed in the chat. I'm trying to keep an eye on it, but also focusing on this. What's that? Yeah, you know, I saw you guys did like cut a little chunk off of your thing here. And I had thought about doing it ever since Geodecracker did. I don't know why I keep saying Geodecracker. Tyler. But yeah, ever since Tyler did and showed me, I thought about it, and I saw a few others have been doing things like that too, but I don't know. Ooh. Expected it to be a little less foggy by now. I wouldn't call it foggy, but... Oh, it's definitely not foggy. Never mind, I need to shut up. That's dry. If I could just get a good focus. And we're not even to the 3,000 grit wheel yet. Okay, yeah, it's looking good. All right, we'll dry this one off and we'll move to the last wheel before the buffing polishing wheel. Although I don't have any cerium oxide. I found this paste I have doesn't work very well with glass, so we'll see what happens here. Oops. The Goldstone just barely showing through and just sparkling through the opal. All those little dots of gold from the Goldstone. That is actually pretty sweet. I like that a lot. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. You just stay right there. Look at that little flashy bit. It does look like stars. That's why it's perfect. The space opal. Oh my gosh, can you imagine actually getting an opal from space? They're out mining some asteroids or something, I don't know. Comet mining, and they find like comet opals. All right, I'm gonna go rinse this off so we don't contaminate the wheel. Be right back. Okay. I need to also start being better about remembering to wipe this little thing because it sits on the wheel. I try and keep it up so it doesn't actually touch the wheel, but it always inevitably does. I know, right? Just Diamond Surface Planet. I'd read something about that one. I mean, theoretically, there's planets out there made of all sorts of things we can't even comprehend. Minerals we've yet to discover. I think Venus, one of them has the pressure intense enough to rain stuff as hard as diamonds. That I don't know, it's that it does rain actual diamond. There is something somewhere in our solar system though that the pressure is that intense, yeah. Isn't that why we could only have the lander on the Venusian surface for a few seconds or maybe even minutes? What was it? Was it a Viking 1 that landed on Venus? No, maybe that was Mars. I forget. You can look it up. But look up the Venus missions, and like the landers that went down there were built to withstand insane pressures but still collapsed like super fast. Oh, Saturn and Jupiter have rain of diamonds. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I think Venus or something too has seriously insane pressure. And Jupiter's just like gas for who knows how far down. At what point does the gas become, you know, a liquid or solid on Jupiter? Or can it be, are there solids on Jupiter? I don't remember. Been too many years since I took astronomy. Venus is the evil twin. Alright, I'm gonna dry it off here and give it a little peek and see. Go away, Nightbot. There's some good flash. Focus for me. That's a lot of color. Focus. Show me that deep purple. Alright. Oh. Was that a really weird, awkward angle there? And polish it for just another minute. Make sure I've got the dome really, really nice. Catch back up on chat. Oh my gosh, yes, Angie, I've been looking at the pictures from the telescope. So, Lisa, about that twin star system thing, yeah, a lot of systems are binary. And if you look at the models of our system, there's theories out there and arguments about whether or not Jupiter actually revolves around the sun, or if Jupiter and the sun are kind of revolving around each other and Jupiter acts like a planet the way we see it, but in a way Jupiter could have been the twin star and it could have been our sun and Jupiter together as twin stars, but instead it formed as more of a planet and never got hot enough. I don't know, that was a theory I had heard out there. Something like from my astrology or astronomy class. We did not take astrology in college. Oh, goodness. Yes, Jupiter is very hot, but just wasn't quite hot enough to form as a star. Yep. Some hot gases. But it just lacked the density and heat needed to spark ignition and become a star. Needed to be a little more massive and a little more hot. And with this one sentence, I'm gonna get this live stream pulled off of YouTube. Maybe if we launch Kim Kardashian's butt into Jupiter, it'll be big enough to start a sun. Oh, she thick. What is with these butt implants though? Seriously. I saw a girl walking down the other day, walking down the beach we were at, and she was skinny as this stick, I kid you not, but her butt was like 4 times as thick as her body just coming out. I was like, they were just the most ridiculous butt implants. Like, what? Why is this a thing? Okay, rant over. I'm too close to Jersey, that's why it's a thing. Oh shoot, what is this? I hope that's a spam text. I just got a message that looks like it's from my college that says your account... Looks like that's from my college that says my account was placed under review. Of course, I'm not gonna click any links or anything. I'll go talk to my school. I'm about to graduate. There's nothing they better be doing to me. All right, we're gonna turn this off. Actually, speed it up to dry it off. Where's my focus spot? Maybe I need the light a little more to the side or something here. It's a bouncy dome. Look at the way the white ring light bounces on the dome. It bounces from corner to corner and makes a little arch. Interesting. Anyway. I could probably play with this all day and just sit here and show it for the rest of the day. But I need to not do that because I need to go make some money and go work some DoorDash. I just told myself I could take a little while, do a cab live. but then I'm gonna go probably work the rest of the day. Ooh, look at that. Oh, what was it? I missed chat. Hold on. Wintry night sky. Yes, it is a winter night sky. I agree. I'll get some better pictures and video of it and do a little, what do you call it? A short and maybe a little, I don't know, reveal video to put out on YouTube before I ship it off, before it gets sent off. Lisa called dibs, so I will chat with Lisa. You actually want it, Lisa? Are we talking, you want this? You want dibs? The DoorDash cam? You want a live stream of me door dashing? Oh, we could have it extra boring too, and I would just have my podcast going, and then you could have a live stream of watching me listen to my podcast. How's that? That could be so extra exciting. Right? Oh, whoops. I guess if I'm gonna, I gotta loosen my tripod. I tried to spin it around at me, but it didn't go. I don't know, that could be super exciting, right? Just watch me drive around. I'll get out of the car, go into a restaurant for 10 minutes and wait for an order, and you'll just be sitting there watching my empty car. But hey, you can make sure no one steals it. Although I don't think that's how that would work. Right, there's my laptop. I was watching myself. That's not watching my chat. That thing is on a real delay. It's still showing off the Opal I was showing off a minute ago. All right. Didn't realize how much of a delay my laptop was on. But I was just using it to chat and type in the chat box real quick. It's weird noise downstairs. I don't know if you heard that. Well, I think that's probably going to be it. I'm going to call it. I guess I can show you all what's going to be in the next video here real quick, because I did a few other cabs the other day, but did not go live. And I barely recorded any of it. I kind of recorded the cabs before I started. And then a quick 20-second clip here and there along the way. And I'll make a short, like 5-minute video out of it. But here, let me flip this around and show you all what I did. You also want the Goldstone one too? Oh, the, you want the oval? Sparkly oval. Good thing I didn't send your box out yet. Okay, I'll add that with your other one. Other three, rather. Wish I had a bunch of these that were smaller, so I could try and put them on some earrings. I need to go find some sterling silver ones, but I want to try and make more things with these earring backings. The ones I did the other day failed, and I was so mad. They were almost done. The first one popped off the wax just fine, but then the second one here, oh, where is it? I don't even know where it went. I got mad. I put it somewhere. I broke one of the stones I tried to pull off the dop stick to make my first set of earrings. I broke the onyx stone trying to pull it off the wax. Guess it was too secure on there. Anywho. You also want the Goldstone. Do you get road rage? I do not get road rage. No, if I got road rage, I could not do DoorDash. Just hope you don't talk to yourself. No, I talk to myself much more while I'm streaming. While I'm actually driving, I'm just usually listening to my podcast and zoning out. Enjoying my me time. So this is one I did the other day. Got some nice banding. Some nice dendritic plumage going on there. It's kind of a mossy plume. You can see some fortification banding there. Yeah, that's one I did the other day. I actually don't know that I've checked it out in the blacklight. It's got those tiny lines there. Maybe I have. Let me turn this off, grab the UV, and we'll look at it. Oh yeah. Oh, I guess my light needs to be charged. It's flickering. Look, it shines right through the blue. There's nothing there. Look at that. Blue lines there, fortification banding. Right, it's the whole edge. It's pretty thick. But when the black light hits it, they disappear. It goes right through it. Crazy. That one's pretty awesome. I have to say I'm pretty pleased with that. Oh, you know it'd be cool? Hold on. A little bit of this with a little bit of this. How about a little bit of both? That's too much backlight. Trying to do black light and backlighting at the same time. Yeah, that worked a little bit. Anyway, let's move on. Moving on. So the other ones I did were this moonstone one that I found on the beach here a couple weeks ago. Maybe it's a week or two ago. Oh, this never shows on camera. Look, do you see that gold shimmer in it right here? Oh, finally it shows on camera. I tried so many times to get a shot of that shimmer in this moonstone. There's a rainbow here, and then there's a silver shimmer full of rainbows on this side. Whole bunch of little rainbows in there. I guess I have the lighting and angle just right that it's actually showing the gold shimmer on this side. I could see it in the sunlight, but I just never got the camera to show it like this. Y'all know I'm gonna be out on the beaches a bunch hunting this stuff now. I'm gonna be looking for more for sure. I just sent a bag full of this feldspar to Angie here in the chat. Rutile. Look at the pretty golden hair. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this whole piece was raw like this. It was this big raw chunk of golden rutile. And I just did a 3-side like semi-polished. Yeah, I love rutile. So pretty. So that's another one I did. And then I did a few labradorites. I sent the best one off to Angie already, so y'all will have to see that. I got a clip for my video that's coming out, but I already sent that one off to her. Imagine flash that brilliant, but in a piece this big, and it's both sides, just like perfect flash. So yeah, been getting into a bunch of the labradorite. Look at that one. That's got some flash. Yeah, this one's not the best piece. But you can see, you know, it's got some color and flash here and there. It's a really weird free form. It's got nothing over here. I was hoping to reveal a little something there, but nothing there. That's some good flash there. I'll throw this in your box, Lisa. You can see little black specks in the feldspar. If you look really close, it's like full of little pepper flakes. Yeah, it's got a lot of that blue. I have a few pieces, a few more that are very blue, and some very purple ones. And I've got a fair bit of labradorite left. I've probably got like 2 pounds left of just rough, raw stuff. It's like another 20 to 40 stones like this that I've got. I'm not even sure anymore. But yeah, I've got a handful laying around somewhere here. I bought 3 pounds of it like this. Actually, maybe I got 4 pounds now that I think about it. Yeah. I wonder if I got these wet, if we'd see any color. Why not? Just for the fun of it, before I end the stream, we'll go out looking at these and saying goodbyes. A little color in that one. But yeah, if anyone else wants to see anything in particular that I have or see something on the sale table, let me know now. Otherwise, probably going to end it in the next 2 or 3 minutes here. Say some goodbyes. Yeah. I got a few more of these laying around. That's not all I've got. I've got 2 or 3 more of those in the closet. Flip this around, spin this down here. Make sure I didn't miss something in the chat. You're still going through stuff? Nice. Looks a little laggy on my computer. Hopefully it wasn't that slow. You're interested in Larimar? Yes, so that is going to be one of my very next ones here. I've been shopping saw blades constantly, looking at a bunch of different blades, trying to get a thinner one. I think I might just bite the bullet and cut this one up before I get a thinner blade and just go for it and make this one into, I don't know, 3 or 4 cabs. It's still pretty thick, but also if you're wanting like a custom size or want to spend a certain amount, we can go based on that, because with Larimar we usually go by weight. It's a per gram thing. Yeah, this one has a nice green and blue pattern in it. Let me show you. Black light. It's got some glow to it in the UV there. Give you a dollar amount? Okay. Yeah, I will message you. Oh gosh. Trying to zoom out. I'm like using 2 fingers like this on the screen. I'll message you on Discord outside of here, because I'm still not 100% sure. I haven't set my official price for all of my Larimar yet, so I will chat with you. LXR, you just got here. I am literally 100 minutes in. I just finished this piece here. Let me show you. Did a little live today where I polished this one up. Did the Opal triplet on Goldstone. Oh look, I love on the edge here how you can see the opal shining out the edge. And yes, I know I need to trim my nails. I take a lot of vitamins, they grow fast, okay? That's like space opal. Oh my gosh. The more I look at it, the better and better it is. Oh my. Oh, these are definitely the best shots we've got of it so far, I think. Seeing all the color, the sparkles, the glitter, the flash in the dome there. Yeah, Lisa, nice grab there. I know I'm no pro artist, and it's not the most perfect piece, but it's unique and it's beautiful. But I'm no Chihuly, so that'd be a good price. For those who don't know, Chihuly is like top-notch, top-tier glass worker. Nordic Lights, yes. What was it, 2 weeks ago or so? We had the Aurora Borealis was supposed to be far enough south that we were supposed to be able to see it here. I was so excited. It's like, yes, I'm going to see the Northern Lights in New York. Like they said on Long Island, we're going to see the Northern Lights. Cloudy. Super cloudy. Very, very gross outside. Couldn't see anything for like 3 days in the sky. It was very sad. Very, very sad. Oh, looks like a nebula. Yes, it does look like a nebula. Space opal. But yeah, anyway, I was just about to call it. We've been going for 103 minutes, my thing says. I'm never really sure if that's an hour and 3 minutes, if it, I don't, no, I think it's 104 minutes now, not an hour and 4 minutes. It's the harvest moon for the clouds. Oh, well, anyway, I'm really bad at actually leaving. I'm gonna just do it now. Go put some real clothes on because I'm wearing my pajamas. I've got sweats and slippers on. I'm lounging around the house and it is now 1:18. So I'm gonna go be a real adult, put on real clothes and go work some DoorDash and make some of that money. But yeah, hopefully get out to Herkimer. I don't know, I looked at the weather. Tomorrow's gonna be one of the last nice days and I chickened out on going today because it said possible rain up there and even a possibility of rain. I don't want to ruin a whole day of driving like 4 hours to get somewhere and be rained out of digging, so I don't know. We'll see. Last minute, I might be able to convince my girlfriend to let me go if I make enough money today, but it's a really small if. Because most of it's also convincing the lady that I can go up to Herkimer and take a day off of working. So yeah, anyway. Bye. We'll chat with you all soon. Thanks for dropping in. How do I end this again? I always forget. Oh yeah, a little X up here. That one. And a little button. You can't see it, but I'm pointing at it. There's a little X on my screen right there. Boop.